Hi, and welcome to This Sustainable Life Untethered, the place where we explore mind, body, and nature and those things that hold us back from living our happiest, healthiest, and most sustainable life. I am your host, Alison, and today I've got a little solo episode that's about thinking and anxiety, one of the tethers that holds us back from enjoying a happy life for sure. And I wanted to start off with a quote from a man called Peter Crone. He calls himself the mind architect, which makes me feel slightly nervous and also slightly in awe. But anyway, he says that the future is just a construct that lives between your ears that you create with language. This is one of those sentences that seems like, well, duh, it's blatantly obvious. Of course, none of us have crystal balls that we can look into and see what will happen in the future. So we have to make guesses as to what will happen, and we guess using words. But when you think about it a little bit more, when you dig a little bit deeper, the implications of this are actually mind-blowing. So until we live in the future, which, by the way, will instantly become the present, we in effect create it. Just as a thought about cake leads to feeling a craving for cake, for me anyway, a negative thought about the future can lead to feeling anxiety or fear about it. So it's possible to take something that does not exist and yet experience it in your mind and in your body as if it were happening now. Let me rephrase this for you, listeners. We are magic time travelers, right? We goddamn magic time travelers with the ability to travel literally anywhere. So, somebody please tell me, why do I choose to visit crappy destinations over and over again? In my mind, but I experienced it in my mind and my body as if it was real, as if it were really happening. So why do I do it? Of course, I am constrained by the laws of the real world, and destinations that are closer in the future will be more likely to resemble present reality. But further in the future, there are more opportunities for things to be different, wildly, excitingly different. For example, 10 years ago, I would never have dreamt that I would be living through a pandemic, that I would be living up north, that I would be a mum to a wonderful dog, that I'd be more in love with my partner Neil than ever before, that I would be paid money to do a job that I love and that helps people, and that I'd also be paid money to create content. And I'd be having incredible adventures with incredible people. Like, I would never have imagined any of it. None of it. Although I could have. And it feels a bit like in the UK anyway, we're having lockdown 2. It's a little bit dreary now. And I find myself traveling to a future where they are still dreary, and they have been for a long time. And when I think about this, I feel anxious, I feel sad, I feel scared, I'm worried, I can't cope. What if what if I can't handle it? But really, I have no idea what the future holds. None of us do. So why should it make me feel bad now? A much better idea is to go into the time travel machine between my ears and enter the coordinates for a few years from now by saying the magic words for actually what I want to experience. And what I want to experience might never become my reality, but neither might the other stuff I think about. So why not just think about something nice? Food for thought there, inspired by the mind architect. I don't know what you think about. Often, actually, I find as well, I don't even realize that I'm thinking, or the thoughts are not very loud in my head. And I guess this is the point of meditation, isn't it? To become aware that you are thinking and what you are thinking of. So you can end up feeling a little bit grumpy maybe during your day and not have any notion as to why that is, because you kind of got this background hum of negativity going on. So my challenge is to become more aware of my thinking through meditation. Another way that I try and become more aware of my thinking, or direct my thinking rather, is through speaking out loud, like a little weirdo. Sometimes speaking out loud helps you to keep your attention on track. If you're quiet in your own head, you can wander here, there, and everywhere. But if I'm speaking out loud, then I know where the thread of the thought is going, and I can keep directing it to a place where I want to go. So anyway, a few ideas for you there. I hope you enjoyed that episode. Hope you found it useful. Come say hello to me on social media. I am at Facebook at This Sustainable Life Untethered, TSL Untethered. And I am loving if you come pop on over and let me know your thoughts about this episode. If you like it, let me know, and I really look forward to speaking with you next time.